The 7 deadly sins, also known as cardinal sins. It is a classification of most evils or everything that is immoral and what might lead a person to sin. In the book of Proverbs, it says that the Lord mentioned the 6 things that the Lord hates and the 7th that disgusts his spirit, which: arrogant eyes, tongue lies, hands that shed the blood of innocents, the heart that plots evil plots, feet that run quickly into harm, a deceitful witness who tells a lie. This is what causes disagreement between siblings. Our topic today is the 7 deadly sins. Bring a cup of tea or your favorite drink and let's get started. From the early 14th century, the 7 deadly sins became increasingly popular as an inspirational theme among European artists, and eventually helped spread this idea by inspiring them throughout the Christian world and in Christian culture in general. One of the means of this installation was by linking this matter with a name related to memory to link the matter in people's minds with the 7 sins, which is Saligia, inspired by the first letters in Latin for the 7 sins. Talking about them one by one, we find that superbia pride, avaricious stinginess, luxuria gluttony, ira anger, gula lust, invidia envy, acedia sloth. Superbia pride. It is considered the original, most dangerous version of the 7 deadly sins, and even the primary source from which the rest of the sins stem. It is the desire to be more important or attractive than others, lack of recognition for the good work of others, and excessive self-love. Avaricious stinginess. Greed and avarice apply to the acquisition of wealth in particular. St. Thomas Aquinas wrote that greed is a sin against God, just as all human sins are, just as a man sacrifices eternity to temporal things. Luxuria gluttony. It is eating excessively, eating passionately, and eating barbarically, over-consuming anything to the point of waste. Gula lust. It is prostitution or immorality, excessive thoughts or desires of a sexual nature. Giving in to sexual desires can lead to sexual or social urges and transgressions that may include sexual addiction, adultery, bestiality, rape, homosexuality. Ira anger. Unusual and uncontrolled feelings of hatred, impatience, desire for revenge, and evil. Anger is the only sin that is not necessarily associated with selfishness and self-interest, although an angry person can of course be motivated by selfish reasons, such as jealousy. Invidia envy. Like greed, it differs, however, for 2 main reasons. First, greed is largely associated with material goods, while envy can apply more broadly. Second, those who commit the sin of envy feel upset when they see what they think they lack in others, and wish for it to disappear from others so that someone else would not have it. Acedia sloth. Neglecting to take care of something, in this case neglecting to do everything that should be done in order to be saved, is indifference and apathy, depression without joy. Lack of joy is a willful refusal to enjoy the goodness of God. In contrast, apathy was considered a spiritual affliction that discouraged people from doing their work. Each of the 7 deadly sins corresponds inversely to 7 virtues: chastity, moderation, generosity, diligence, patience, kindness, and humility. Finally, those who do not resist these 7 evils expose their lives to catastrophic failure in their profession, job, social standing, and even in saving themselves, so reckon with your conscience. If you got here, it means that you liked the video. Subscribe my channel for more.